Okay, so we're looking at this economizer. It's a Reliatel. It's got the Reliatel sticker. I like the Reliatels, they're easy. I thought that all Reliatels were 10K ohm sensors, but this one is actually a 20K sensor. And the way I figured that out is by checking it with my meter, seeing what ohm it is and comparing it to the ambient temperature. So the first thing you want to do when you walk up on the Reliatel unit is identify your outside air temperature sensor wires. So they actually, all of them are the same. You're going to find a little 2 conductor in the corner of the board, and on this one it's plug J8. It's going to have a purple and a blue wire. Now this is just a train thing. So, but if you are walking up on any economizer and you want to find the outside air temp sensor wires, check the wiring diagram. So here is the main board, and here is the outside air sensor, OAS, and then here it says outdoor temp. And you're looking at plug J8, which is it's got a blue wire labeled 50A and a purple wire labeled 56A. So then you just double check yourself over here. You got 50A and 56A. So we just got done messing with this one, that's why it's already cut. So then you just give yourself enough room to put them back together and cut the wires. Alright, so now you've got 2 wires that go to your sensor. Now a lot of these Reliatel units, the outside air sensor is, you'll find it here in the condenser compartment. So a lot of times it's here. On this particular unit it's right here. It's kind of stuck inside this column.
See it in there, maybe. Difficult just to get to.
So then the first thing, once you got them cut, you want to figure out whether it's a 20K or a 10K sensor. So take your meter and set it to ohms. And see what kind of resistance you're getting. Nine and a half thousand ohms, 9,500 ohms. So then you check your resistance tables. Here you go. So it's a good idea to have, just Google 10K type 2 thermistor table and pick the one you like the best and take a screenshot and keep it. And then also 20K type 2 thermistor table, take a screenshot and keep it. And so what do we got there? We got with a 10K sensor at roughly 9,000 ohms, it's going to be 81 degrees outside. Today it's 97 degrees outside, and this column is, with the sunshine shining on it, is actually 106 degrees when I use my temp gun. So then the 20K thermistor table at 9,000 ohms is 109 degrees. So 106 is a lot closer to 109. So I'm thinking this is probably a 20K thermistor, which was weird to me because I had only ever seen the 10K thermistors on the Reliatel stuff, but apparently they use both. So now we know it's a 20K sensor, and so we're gonna put a certain amount of resistance into the board. We're gonna use this resistor bank to fake out the board, to trick it to think that it's 55 degrees outside. So now we know it's a 20K thermistor table, or thermistor, so we're gonna check the 20K thermistor table and see what temp, or what resistance equals 55 degrees outside air temp, and that's 36,500. 36,500 ohms. So we got to take this, we check our box and see what it's set to, what it's currently set to. So it'll be in your tool bag getting bumped around. So you always got to set it up. Okay. So right now we're at 7,000 ohms. The way this, if you're using mine, The way this works is the little dial is 0 to 20, and then each switch adds 20 more. So I know I need more than 20, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the first switch. So I'm going from 7 up to 27. And now I know I need 10 more, so I'm just going to twist the dial and add until I get to 36,000. There you go. So that'll equal 55 degrees outside of temp. So now your box is set, so you can take your meter off of it and then take your box and put it on the wires that go to the board. Make sure these leads don't touch, because if you have a direct short, that's 0 resistance, and we need 36,000 ohms of resistance. Then you power up the unit and go and you check the economizer logic module, and it has a green light that flashes. If it's a flashing green light, that means it's too hot. We can't economize. So it means on, not okay to economize. But if the green light is steady, it means that it's okay to economize. And when we flipped it on, we went and we checked, and we had a solid green light. So we found the right resistance. The board thinks that it's nice outside and we can economize. So then we jumped cooling. We jumped red to yellow, R to Y1, and the fan came on, and the motor tried but couldn't move that damper. So the motor is probably bad, or maybe there's a screw stuck in it somewhere. So you always want to take the hood off and investigate and make sure that there's no screw holding that damper from moving. And if there's no screw and a damper doesn't move, then your motor's bad. So you got the green light, so you know you're powered up, but your motor doesn't move, so then it's time for a Y-pack. After you get done checking, you want to put these back together. You just want to wire them back together like we had them. Blue to blue, purple to purple. And that's it for that. So if they work, if they work, you need to go and make sure that you've got this